Hello, all, and welcome to the College Chess Bullet Championship. My name is Joe, and we have games beginning here. So, welcome one and welcome all. Here we go. We've got the number one seed versus the number eight seed, Asish Panda versus Alexander Vlasov. So that's very exciting. Asish Panda absolutely dominated the qualifier arena and got clear first, and it was not close. It was by a lot. So he is definitely the clear favorite to win. He's a national master. 2644 is the official rating. 2400, Alexander getting 8th seed. But the qualifier arena is said and done. We already have our brackets set up. So it doesn't quite matter how you did in the arena. What matters now is how you do in the bracket. This is a double elimination bracket. So that means you have to win. Well, if you lose, you get to play a second match. It's best of 12. So this is game numero uno. That's a check. That's a pawn. It's a queen versus a rook here. So already a strong start from the national master from Arizona State. All right. I'm wondering if I'll see the next game pop up automatically if they'll rematch, which would be great. If not, that might not be as great. Okay, I'm gonna have to click on the next game every single time it seems. But we've got game two underway now. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got like 11 divisions going on simultaneously. And this is just Division 1. So this is a lot going on. We've got a bishop versus two pawns, but white's up a lot of time, which is really good. Ooh, deflection tactic there, and that's going to secure the draw. But Asish Panda with the 1 point lead, they're going to hold on to that. And that's all it takes. It's first to 6.5 points, wins. Um, Trying to wait for the next game. I am not seeing them. So, give me a second here, folks. 1 second here. Let's try to find the games, shall we? Okay. Here we go. Game number 3. What's up, Krishna? Good to see you. Did not mean to click on that. This is game number 4, 2.5 lead to a half for the Panda. And there's the ladder mate just in time. So I love Guppy getting their first win, bringing it back within 1. So this is going to be a bit of a fight. The qualifier arena looked like it was going to be very lopsided for Subum. But maybe it'll be closer. All right, so this is game number 5. We've got already a huge advantage for Subum up a queen. I blinked and I missed it. It's not that I blinked. It's that I'm also looking at 10 other divisions going on right now. So my apologies. But Subum gets back the 2-point lead. Subum's looking good here as well. Trading queens, up a pawn, forking 2 more pawns, forking the same pawns yet again, taking one with check, going to threaten back rank. Surely, yes, king stepping up. Kind of a must here. That was not very good of a trick, but actually, no, king stepping up. No, yeah, the rook would have been hanging, so I'm not sure why they didn't try that. But nonetheless, Subum, it's first to 6.5, so they only need 2 more wins to move on to round 2. I love Guppy's got to get some points on this one, I think. But down in exchange, king's defending the D pawn. Now rook's defending the C pawn. Rook gets hit. Trade here. Strong bishop, but white's going to get to the 7th here. Going after this pawn. Yeah, this is going to be forced mate. Ooh, it likes... Yeah, the other rook would have been a forced mate. But this is winning just as well. Rook wants to come here. Hits the bishop. Rook gets behind the pawn. Grab that pawn. Maybe a flag, but unlikely. King's going to chase that pawn down. Yeah. Yep, Subum's going to get the easy flag here. That's 5.5. This is a match point, by the way. If Subom wins this, then the round is over. Subom only losing one, drawing another one. Gets the win. He moves on to round two. Let me see if I have any other games going on I can watch. Okay, here we got Jacob from NIU. Let me see if I can get a better view of this. What's this match score? Emilio won the first three, and then Jacob drew, and then won, and then Emilio won the next one. So he's sitting at 4.5 and needs only 2 more points. Looks like they're going to win this one. Okay, Jacob gets a big win there. Very needed. I think it's 2.5 to 4.5. So Jacob's going to try to get the comeback. Sorry. Okay, Emilia's gonna win this one. They're gonna trade queens, and it's an extra 2 pawns on the outside, which is pretty big. All right, Emilio gets the win. Although that's at 5.5, so I don't know if they have another game coming up. But yeah, I have two monitors, but I only have also two eyeballs. Um, let's see. Anything less than three? Oh no, I need a third monitor then, apparently. Let me check on the events page. Let's see. Yeah, it's only showing Amelia's at 5.5. So but okay, wait. There's 8 game. No, that checks out. They should get a ninth game, but um, yeah, you all should be on standby. Next round in 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. More chess. So that's exciting. This is round two. Number one seed, Asish Panda. Honestly, why am I even commentating? uh, I'm not actually commentating. I'm just straight up updating brackets. All right, Subam, off to a strong start here. This is a long think. I'm not even watching the game. I just didn't hear the moves coming in. Um, All right, Subum, 2-0 here in round two. Winner semifinals. Good start. Here's the game three starting. You love to see it. Okay, I saw a huge eval swing in the corner of my eye. Let's see. Knight f6. There it is. And the queen will get in on a mating attack here. Ooh, rook takes e6. What a move. Queen entering now. Rook left, a crazy move. Am I muted? That would be hilarious, but I'm not. I don't think I am. That was you. That's right. Okay, it's mate next. With rook takes on h6, a resignation. Subum in great shape here. Absolutely amazing play. Hmm. Yeah, Panda's looking for the 7-0 sweep, it seems. Oh, Panda, 2 seconds, 1 second each. This could be a flag. No, he's gonna get the win still. That's 4-0. Um, okay, guys, I think this is actually too much work for me. um, auto rematch command for this, mate. That's a good point. It's okay, we're learning. So Siege Panda 4-0, looking great. can you guys see the bracket? It's on the events page. Here, let me copy it over for you. That's for D1 at least. We don't have it for the lower divs except on Challenge, but I'm having trouble updating the scores. So, you know, we're trying our best here. This is match point, by the way, but it looks like it's not going to be a perfect sweep. What's up, Rob? Good to see you. Match point again. Imagine the reverse sweep. It's not going to happen, but imagine. And Subum gets 6. Okay, hold on. It's 6.5. So this is now match point. Uh-oh, big blunder from the panda. Blundering the queen and the rook. That's pretty brutal. Nice tactic there to give the exchange. Hi Megan, how's it going? I feel so bad for the lower divisions. But okay. Asish Panda just needs a draw. He's got draw odds, but his opponent not giving up without a fight. Ooh, he just gave up a pawn. That's brutal. Uh-oh. But hold on. King enters. Bishop's going back, but is it going to be enough? These pawns might be left to slaughter. Oh, but it's going to be a draw? Oh, but it's going to be a win. That's a skewer, and the next pawn goes to queen. Oh, but is he going to have enough time? Oh, oh, it's going to be enough. Asish Panda's going to lose on time. Wow. He's staying alive, 3-6. Um, all right, match point yet again. I think Panda's going to clinch this one. I have a feeling. Extra pawn advantage. The passed pawn. G4 check is going to be annoying. Another check. King is taking space. This should be an easy dub. Rook is hit. King steps up. That's going to be another check. Doesn't even take the pawn. Rook threatening mate. Unstoppable. GG. Check and resigns. That's it. Subham goes to the winner finals. Okay, let me see if I've got more rounds to go or more games going on. I don't see any. So, so what does that mean? We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. You guys have to just look at me while we wait. Sorry. Um, Asish Panda, he's playing too well. He's winning too quickly. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try to use this time to update bracket results for the lower divs. So, wish me luck, everyone. I'm looking at Div 5, Round 2. Now I'm on Div 6. Someone tagged me. Let's see. Eddie won his game. Oh, and now we've got another game. Is this the finals? It appears to be Asish Panda starting with E4. An opponent seems to be AFK, which is pretty brutal given its bullet. So we have a Sicilian. So this is the winners bracket finals. And it's a double elim. So Math Person has also won both. The loser of this will go to the losers bracket finals. Okay, Div 6, I made a mistake, it seems. I've been told. All right, and looks like Subban, for the first time, going to be down in the match, as Black is going to be promoting their pawn next. Okay, but Subban fighting. Okay, he does go down the rook. Black's got the extra pass pawn plus the extra time. Not quite able to find a stalemate there, so Panda down by 1 against Math Person from Virginia Tech. All right, Panda looking to get revenge with the black pieces, hanging the queen, but gonna make a new one with check. So rook takes, but that's gonna be a fork. Queen's on the run. This is going to be a queen trade forced, and now up a knight. But is that going to be enough time? Look at this pawn running. King steps up. There goes one pawn. There goes another pawn, which... No. Ashish Panda says, I ain't wasting my time. I'm just running. There's 2 seconds. Can he get that last pawn? And, more importantly, can he get the mate? 1 second. He's pre-moving. But Math Person's probably going to flag. It's hard to pre-move when there's a queen. And so it's all tied back up at 1 each. So we've got a close match here for winner's bracket. All right, Panda looking to get their first lead of the match here. Ooh. Watch out. Okay. Ooh. Takes? Wait, why not queen? Oh, because then there would have been queen takes. Wow. The Panda getting out of it. Out of that king and queen pen. Imagine we see bishop and knight mate. Not gonna happen. There's extra pawns. Uh-oh, watch out. Ooh, he catches the passer. And now he's gonna make a queen? No, he's gonna go for the flag. Respectable. And logical. So 2-1. Panda getting their first lead of the match. Subum building onto the lead with a mate there. Queen's coming out. En passant. Bishop and queen lined up. Rook's in the center. Computer likes the bishop pair for black. Offering a trade. Ooh, could have sacked on h6 apparently. Risky. Ooh, knight here. There's queen here, guarding mate. Trade of rooks. Pawn push. Bishop c8. That's brutal. Math person's gonna win this one, winning the piece. Three to two. It's a one-game match. Wow. It's all tied up again, 3 to 3. This is a close one. Okay, Panda's looking to take the lead back here with a pawn advantage. A good knight versus a bad bishop. How to make progress, though. Panda's spending a lot of time here. Oh my goodness, he just gives up a pawn, and for what? Oh, but he gets the fork. So he's able to push through and make a pass pawn. Absolutely ridiculous. And now he's going to promote his A pawn. Is it enough time? 2 seconds. He's going to get him on the pre-moves. Big win there. What's up, Dustin? I've been good. I've been busy. I'm not commentating very well because I am trying to manage 11 divisions. So it's kind of tough, to be honest. I could use an assistant for sure. What's up, Brown Dante? And I'm happy with all right, so Panda's building on a lead, 2 point lead, and is 2 wins away from moving on to the grand finals. We've got a Sicilian Rosalimo. Brown Dante, waiting for me can take a long time. Check. King's on the run. Another check. Math person looking to tie things up. Rook block. Another check. Another block. Rook over. Check. This is dangerous. Another check. King running. Another check. Hold on. Queen here looked like checkmate. And there you have it. So it's 4-5. Back within 1. Let's see. Can math person tie it up? They have a slight time advantage, but they're down. Rook's doubled. Trade 1 rook. Looking for a queen trade. Passed D pawn. Bishop hits the rook with tempo. Pawn continues. Uh-oh. But the bishop's going to get hit. This pawn's hit twice. Okay. Trading minor pieces. White has a passed pawn. They trade their passed pawns. Another check. Another check. Hold on. Things have turned around here, folks. Discoveries. Oh, that's a self-mate. Wow, tied up at 5. That's crazy. Ooh, that's gonna be mate. Wow, math person getting to match point. That's 3 wins in a row for them. Subum, first time in match point, might go to loser's bracket early. All right, Panda with the black pieces in a must-win situation. Looks like he's making great progress. Is this going to be mate? Bishop takes on e3. That's mate next. Resigns. We're going to the match point here for both sides. Sudden death. 6-6. And yeah, I think it's next point wins. And Panda's got the white pieces. Another Ross Limo. Oh my goodness, Subum gets the mate. That's ridiculous. Were we ever in doubt? And I also wasn't watching. Yeah, big time fork here, Discovery. So big blunder from Black. It was already kind of over, up a piece. So well done. Subum now awaits in the Grand Championship finals. Um, I don't think I have any other games going on right now. Maybe in the loser bracket. Maybe I can check. I'm not seeing any, but there are a lot. So I think we will wait once again. And yeah, in the meantime, let me see who. Maybe I could look at the bracket actually and see. Okay, okay, I see Emilio. Let me try to follow Emilio's games. Okay, here we go. Sorry, FaZe. I can't play right now. I'm commentating the College Bullet Championship. This is losers bracket semifinals. So after this, the winning players will move on to the losers bracket finals, where they're going to play against the Virginia Tech player that just lost to Panda. Looks like black should. Oh, that's a free queen. But they might flag still. Hold on. Oh, gives the queen straight back. Takes, checks, checks again. Drops a pawn. But yeah, 2 seconds. It's going to be a flag. They're pre-moving like crazy. Ooh. Big play with the rook. Oh my goodness, he flags him. Wow. He's got to work on his pre-moves. That was a big swing. Holy smokes. Bishop to h3 is the move. Ooh. Opportunity missed. And yeah, this game's still up for grabs. Emilio gets the win. That might be the match. It might be. I don't know what the match score is, honestly. Emil, I mean, that's 3 in a row from what we've seen. Is this match score updated 3-0? It might be. And it looks like Emil should be winning again. E7 was hanging. And that's just a free rook. That's brutal. That might be resignation there. Yeah. Who's cruising in round one? Ashish Panda. Although cruising, that last match though was very close. He was down 6-5 and then won 2 in a row to win the match. It was fun though, Krishna. Thanks for playing. Appreciate you being here as well. Emil looks like he's getting the sweep. Yeah, 5-0 now. 2 more wins. Addicted to Bullet sounds good to me. This is... Oh. This could be the first win. Breaking the... Yeah, rook d5. That's a fork. That's a free piece. That's a free pawn with check. That's a free bishop. That's a check. Hold on. He's trying to flag him. Oh, but he let the queen on the board. That's brutal. Oh, free queen. He's going to flag him. That's ridiculous. Even allowing the promotion, 6-0 still. All right, match point. All right, a reverse sweep incoming. Just kidding. Oh, he avoids the sweep. Oh, big family fork. There goes a queen. This, okay, rook takes knight, yeah. Rook takes bishop, yes, but you're down a queen, so... Yeah, you're gonna get mated. Resigns. Imagine the reverse suite. Don't call it a comeback. Okay. Emil from Canada just needs a draw. They have draw odds. Can they get it? I mean, bullet would be the time control that you could do it. Wow, queen to g5, only move, pinning the pawn. And he finds it. Emil, nice move. And now you can move the knight. Safety seal, thank you for the prime sub. I really appreciate that. Okay, so trade of queens. We've got a bishop pair. Backwards pawn here. Knight d5, big move. Forcing a trade. Bishop is in time. I think you... That pawn was still hanging, maybe? I don't know. But this pawn's trying to dislodge the bishop, trying to get the rook to the second rank. Rook defends, but it's attacked twice. This pawn's hit twice. So we see the trade of rooks. Strong pawn here, but opposite color bishop's likely going to be... Oh, that was a free rook! The rook is hanging! The rook is still hanging! Oh, the rook is blocked by the other rook. Okay. Oh my goodness. Free rook finally taken. That hangs both pieces. Emil is going to clinch this one, getting the 7th and final point they need. Huge play. That should move them to the losers finals, where they'll play up against the Virginia Tech player. Wait, or maybe that's losers semifinals. My bad. Let me see if there's any other games going on. Oh, here we go. Emil now playing against Math Person. This is the losers finals. The winner goes to get to play against the Grand Championship finals against Ashish Panda. Okay, Emil, tactic time. Yeah, this was a blunder. Oh, but it was missed. Rook to c1 played. Knight f6 was the move. Wow. And now black's just up a bishop and 2 pawns. You get 1 pawn back, but that's still a deadly passer. Yeah, that's also a nice deflection there. And resigns. So, Math Person, very strong player. They very well could have been in the winners championship bracket or finals, but they lost 2 in a row to Ashish Panda after they were up 6-5. So they should be the favorite based off that result, but it's bullet and anything can happen. That's a deadly discovery. Wait, what's the knight doing here? Honestly, oh, skewer, okay. But that's a deadly bishop. Emil from Canada. Let's see. They are from Western University. Math Person. This is Thomas Lane. Black looks to be doing well here. That's a big check. That's a free pawn, but goes after the knight, and that's mate. That's why. All right, math person 2-1. Wow, that's a fork and a pen. Oh, counter pen, but that's going to be a rook. Knight takes. Yeah, mate was rook d8, but still resigns. 3-1 now. Okay, Emilio might win this one. That's a big check. That's another check. That's another check. That's a block. That's check. Ooh, hold on. Takes here. Rook d1 was playable. That's a check. That's... Ooh. Not sure why you would do that, but okay. There's a check. There's another check. That's a big check. Oh, check, check. Queen block trade. 3 seconds for Emilio. Wow. Oh, look at that pawn go. That's with check. Oh, grabs the A pawn. Pre-moved. Emilio brings it back within 1. Very close. 2-3 now. Math person getting back to a 2-point lead. Did the stream crash? It might have, honestly. So I apologize if it did. But we should be back now. What's up, Gerbs? Emil should win this one. Ooh, queen takes f7. That's a big check. Threatening mate here, hitting the rook. Rook moves. Knight takes, trades. That's another pawn. Queen hangs. That's a Botez Gambit and Resignation. Back within one here. You're too kind, Gerbs. Thank you. Flurry, thanks for the follow. What's up, Subum? Are you waiting? Hey, Gerbs. Are you scouting your opponents? Math person had a very close match against you. Were you nervous? You were down 6-5, I think, but this is also getting close here. This game is very close. Bishop sack? No. There's a rook. Queen's coming in to join the party. That's a big check. Queen takes is a big check. Okay. Oh, you're going to get counter-checked. King moved, was pre-moved. That's a bishop to take. Where's your mate going to be? He was expecting the pawn check, but didn't need the mate. Got the flag. It's all tied up, 4-4. It's close. We could have either player going to the grand finals. D11 was a mess, if you all could imagine. I think there were only like 2 players. Grand finals is 1st to 6.5. It's the grand reset that's different. Okay, this is already a crazy... What happened here? Why was there a hanging rook? Oh, because this is a blunder. It's an exchange. But sometimes that exchange isn't so good because the dark squares are weak. But black's put a lot of pawns on dark squares, so maybe it'll be okay. Okay, math person takes a big lead, 5-4. They need 2 more. Well, technically 1.5 more points. But Emil could bring it back here. Emil's playing with some speed. Not gonna give up that easily. Wow. Winners semifinals in D3 had a match tied 6.5, 6.5. Emil's trying to tie it up here. Nope. I lied. Emil, I thought I was spectating from White's perspective, but no. Okay, match point. Emil needs 3 wins in a row. Or they need 2 wins and then can afford a draw. But they need 2 wins in a row at least. Ooh, there was another match that was 6-6 in D4. Hello, I'm doing well, Mystery Man. How are you? Okay, looks like Math Person is going to clinch this. And we're going to see the rematch between Math Person and Subum, which was very close. And there you have it. So we've got 1 match remaining, potentially 2 if Math Person can force the bracket reset because it is double elimination. All right, we're waiting for the grand finale here, and there you have it. Subum starting with the white pieces. We've got a Rosalimo. They're back at it again. All right, Asish Panda, very long time Covering this square. Queen check. Ooh, knight does not take d3. You can't take here because you get mated here, but look at the time difference. Whoa, queen takes rook so that you could take the knight, and you have 2 rooks versus a queen. You drop 1 pawn, you get a check, you double the rooks. Blocking here, there's a check. 7 seconds to 20. That's a pin, that's a free rook. This should be a win for math person. Panda, I thought might resign, but no. Queen takes, yeah. Stalemate chances, no. Flag. Math person starting off strong, wanting to get their revenge. Strong start for math person. Panda from behind. Looks like they're already not favorable in this position. Opposite side castles. White has a worse structure. White's trying to break through the center. Knight hopping in. Knight takes, pawn takes. G7 is weak. That's a fork. Rook should move, and does. You could take the bishop, but not sure how much that helps. Ooh, that's a fork. That's a free rook. Oh my goodness. Math person starting to choke a little bit. It's just a free rook. I don't know if I saw any stalemates. Check and mate next after the rook block. And here we go, Ross Limo again. Looks like we're going to have that every time. Yeah, I don't know the theory. All right, tied 1-1. Let's see. Math person with the black pieces looks to be doing well. C3, that's a passed pawn. Defended now. This pawn is hanging. Rooks can trade. D5. Queen wants to come in. Ooh. Pawn hitting the queen. Queen steps back. This bishop might get questioned. Pawn push. Rook to D8. That pawn's going to fall. Rook takes. Rook takes, interestingly, allowing rook C8 check. And now a queen trade offered. One check. Ooh, hold on. Bishop here. That's going to pin the queen. Huge play here. There goes the bishop. Mr. Panda gives up a pawn. This could be a time scramble. That pin is very annoying. This king is running out of pre-moves. Gets flagged. Wow. Panda. A misplay from math person blundering the queen. And now we go into our French defense here. So now Panda with a 2-1 lead. This is for all the marbles here, for all the glory. I believe first place prize is 1 year diamond, which of course National Master might not need necessarily, but could be gifted to a friend. 50 seconds for Subam, as he's commonly referred to as. Okay, en passant was not played. Powerful knight on d4 now. Queen takes b2 is possible. Was not played. Instead, we see a trade. I wonder if you could have played knight takes c3 there. Yeah, that was a move that was missed. Ooh, that's a skewer. That's an exchange. Knight steps back. Maybe pressure on the e pawn. d4, interestingly. Okay, there goes the e pawn. Knight hits the bishop. We see a trade piling up on this pawn. Bishop wants to come here, activate for the rook. Rook takes, very nice deflection tactic. Oh, look at that. Such a nice simplification. Up just a rook. The b pawn is queening. Plenty of time here. Looking for a stalemate. Too many pawns, just resigns. 2-point lead for the panda. And Math Person might be regretting losing their first match after having a 6-5 lead, losing 2 games in a row. Because now Panda is warmed up. And we have a French defense now instead of our Rosalimo. So no Sicilian for Math Person. We see it switched up. And this is looking good for white. Knight trade offered. Bishop. A bad bishop, if I could say so. Hit by the knight. Bishop bag. Okay, lining up discoveries. Bishop here, though. Pawn push. The computer liked this move a lot. Okay, let me see. Queen's developed. This is looking great for the panda. So, Math Person switching up the black openings. Seems a little desperate. Knight's defending this pawn, which was hanging, by the way. Maybe. Okay, trade off. This pawn is hanging. This pawn is hanging. This king is exposed. The rooks are doubled on the a file. Ooh, there's a tactic. Knight takes on e6. Knight can take with check and does so. Knight steps back, hits the bishop. The rook is up here as well. Don't forget about that. Rook to f6, for example. Queen defends mate, but there's bishop take, bishop check. But now you're in a pin. Queen steps back. Pawn's pushing through. Ooh, rook check might have been interesting. But hold on, that's a passed d pawn. That's a hanging bishop. Rook takes, the knight's pinned. Rook takes and mate. Panda at 4 points now. Math Person needs to get back on the board and quickly. They're playing fast. Oh, that's a check. No. That'd be 2 minor pieces for a rook, so not favorable. You can trade here. Interesting pawn structure. It's even material. Queen and 2 rooks still for both sides. Trying to break through here. This b pawn is hanging, by the way. That's a pin. Watch your back rank. Queen defends the b pawn. We see a trade of pawns. Trade of rooks. You could take that, no? Back rank, check. Hold on. There goes a pawn. There goes not. That's defended by back rank tactic. So you cannot take. You need to clear the back rank. Pawn push through. Queen e7. Watch out for queen f8. Okay, one trade. The king is gonna get in here. That's a big win for black. This is 2 outside connected pass pawns. G5. Ooh, H pawn. This guy's running. Still running. Okay. Black's going to make a pass pawn on the other side now. Ooh, I think you could have checked and skewered, but doesn't matter. Or maybe it will matter. 4 seconds. There's the queen. Pin. Free rook. Ladder mate. There it is. Nicely done. Subum. 5-1. Yeah, their first match, very close. This match, it's pretty lopsided now. Not quite match point, but it's getting close. Bishop's hanging. Knight going after this big fork, so the rook trades. Pawn push, saves the b pawn. Rook gets to the 7th. Pawn push. A pawn is hit twice, defended once. That's going to be a problem. There's one check. That's a fork. So black's getting the activity back. They trade off pawns. They trade off more pawns. This pawn is hit. Defended. This is just an equal rook and pawn endgame. Panda, slight time advantage. Black has rooks doubled. H4 to stop black from playing it. Everything's defended. They trade one pair of rooks. Pawn push. Trade. Black has an isolated pawn. The rook is hit. Pawn push. Check. Ooh, hold on. That's a pin. The king's going to find shelter here, but hold on. There goes that pawn. Ooh. One pawn versus no pawns. Black's going to try to push for the win, as they should. There's a check. Can you trade rooks? No. You go behind. Ah, Panda's going to get flagged. But this is good for math person. Hoping for like a self-mate, but wasn't going to get it. Check. Maybe a perpet. Nope. Yeah, math person brings it back, but they're still down by 3. 2-5. Big advantage already for Panda. What did I miss? This was a disaster start. En passant. Ooh, what? You thought you'd pre-move taking here, but you forgot about en passant. That's a free piece. You cannot forget about en passant. Brutal. Oh, wait, hold on. What was Panda thinking? Panda gives the piece right back, and it's an even game. But hold on. There goes a pawn. That's a check. Could you have taken that? I think so. Whoa. Wait, that's... Wait. Oh, bishop takes. What's going on, you guys? I have no idea. You could have taken that with check. Maybe wasn't expecting the block. Should be a flag. Wow, didn't even take on g4. That's crazy. Okay, free bishop. Just don't flag, dog. There you go. Subum now. Match point. Threatening. Lord knows what. Queen steps up. Defending. Math person needs to win. This pawn is hanging. Wait, what? Wait, you didn't wait. Still, wait. What is going on? You guys. It was still hanging. Unbelievable. The panda is choking. But hold on. Oh, what? Takes? Computer didn't like that. Now, math person's just up a pawn. There's another check you could have given. Huh. Very intriguing. What on God's green earth? 1 second. Panda's gonna flag him. No way, dude. That's it. He wins by flag. So much better result for Panda that second time around. Math person could not force the bracket reset, and we have the college bullet champion, Ashish Panda, national master from Arizona State. Congratulations. Juve, you just hit over 2100. That's awesome. I'm gonna quickly see if I can find maybe some lower div games. Let me double check you guys before I head out here. GG Subam. Well done. Okay, Emil's still playing, it seems. They're playing some random bullet. Okay, let me watch D2. Let me see if I can pull up that match. Hey, Faye. Follow. We're gonna watch. Okay, so this is Jerome versus the resets here. So it looks like Jerome won the first match. Seven to 5. So that means they go to the reset. Jerome reset the bracket against the resets. So this match is actually a different best of. It consists of 8 games. Okay. Okay, and they're aware, which is good. So, looks like they're tied 1-1 right now. It's first to 4.5. Okay, reset's taking a 2-1 lead. Castles kingside for both sides. Knight trade offered. Bishop takes first knight. Not taking the second knight. Also knight not taking the bishop. White has a bishop pair. Jerome from McGill University, I believe. Let me see. Yes, Jerome from McGill, and the resets is from University of Hawaii. Wow. So they must have gotten up early for this. Rook has to move. Goes back. That's a 2-pawn advantage for white on the outside. Bishop trade offered on the long diagonal. Trades. Very smart. Trying to open up the center. We're offering a rook trade. Also very smart. Queen pins the knight. Rook e6 is a great move. But, okay. Queen's going after this. Yeah, I'm playing rook e6 there. 100%. Okay, b pawn hangs, rook is hanging, and the other pawn is hanging. The advantage has just been neutralized. Wait, queen takes, we're behind here. I think pawn push was the idea. The rook was hanging, but now it's not. So yeah, your pawn advantage. Oh, but hold on, you could have taken the knight. You can still take the knight. Unbelievable. Wow. What is going on? 4 seconds to 8. 3 seconds to 7. The pawn falls. Check. Check again. And flag. All right, so Jerome ties it back up 2-2. You guys have to remind me the score. Jerome was up by 2 from the first match, winning 5-7 to reset the bracket. This is the ultimate conclusion to Division 2's bracket. Fianchetto, both sides castled same side. Trading off the bishop, interestingly. Queen trade offered and declined. Knight hits the queen. Queen has to move. And does so, but that's going to set themselves up for a pin. Interestingly, didn't go for f5. I couldn't tell you why, but they get a pawn out of it, but no. The b pawn is hanging. And also, watch out for the other rook. Wow, what could have happened here? What was the blunder? Rook to e7, and the bishop's trapping the rook in the corner. Yeah, gives up a piece. Unreal. Oh, what? Free bishop? Don't mind if I do. Outside pass pawn for white. King steps up, and now this rook is trapped unless you want to hang the a pawn. So now black is going to play with their pieces. But hold on, white's getting there. Whoa. Sacks the rook. Oh no. Just trading pawns here. Wait, why would you take? Okay. King up. Yes. Black's winning this. Wow, I don't know why they didn't take, but they cut the king off. That's probably why. Okay. Hits the rook, saves the pawn, pushes the pawn. Oh, dirty! Takes the rook. I missed it too. Oh, wait, you didn't give check. Oh my goodness. That's so dirty. Oh, free rook. Unreal. A draw, honestly. That was ridiculous. But I don't know what else I could expect. Okay, knight to d5. Knights are connected. Similar position, I think, from last time. Knight takes, pawn takes, hits the knight back. Ooh, a4. Rook in. Knight to c5. There goes a pawn. Giving up the fianchetto bishop. Rook's doubled on the a-file. Bishop trade. This pawn is hanging. No good way to defend it other than counterattacking. Why rook here? Okay. Okay, hold on. Double our rooks. Who says no? Unreal. White's got mate. Not quite. I would have doubled the rooks again. But rook here's a fork. Save our b pawn first and foremost. We lose our C pawn, but we take that with check, plus get the other one, saving this guy. Okay, pawn push, something? No? King up. Takes, defends, nicely done. Okay, the H pawn was not taken. This pawn is falling. This pawn is running. This pawn is blockaded, but we've got 2 extra passers. Yeah, king is entering the equation. The pawn is pushing. The king is getting checked. Maybe should have gotten checked a little earlier. Queening. Take. Oh. 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 Okay, but should be enough. Another win here. So Jerome goes up by 1. They were at 7, so they're at 3.5 now. So they're on match point. Next one wins. But they're not playing. So what does that tell me? Did I miscount? Nope. This is the last game. For the D2 finale. Whoa, that's a free piece. What was that? A miscalculation from Jerome. Bishop here is going to be annoying. Okay, that wasn't played. Knight here is also going to be annoying. Perhaps, but no. The queen had to leave, so no more mate threats on h7. Knight takes here could be a thing. It is very much a thing. It's super much a thing. Okay. Queen takes f4. Ah. The resets. Wait. That's mate. Knight takes? No. Pawn push. Still very good. Yeah, honestly, the reset should have won this game, but their tactics weren't quite there. So, no one to blame but themselves. Jerome should win this now pretty freely. That's free. That's free. That's free. GG. Jerome winning Division 2 finals with the grand reset. Well done. And with that, I'm gonna maybe look for some even lower division matches. I have some scores I need to update before I do. But congratulations to McGill University. Well done. Let's see. I'm on Division 5. I have a result. 6.5 to 4.5 in favor of Round Crown. That's for the losers bracket finals. Let me follow Round Crown. Okay. Losers bracket finals in Division 5 here. The winner gets to move on against the Mona Lisa. White's going to win this one. Look at that pass pawn go. Pawn push. Another pawn push. Probably should have given a check. Yeah, that's going to be a queen next. Black's going to try to make a queen, but this king is in time. There's also a lot of pieces checking the king. That's a nice little mate there. So it's tied up. This is Vincent. Let me see. What did I say? This is D5. Vincent Zhang from West Chester University of Pennsylvania. Up against Round Crown is from Purdue. So, let's see. We've got a Gioco piano from an Italian. My favorite. That's a pawn, though, interestingly. Bishop back, so Vincent enjoying the pawn advantage. Can we take on c6? No. e6. Interesting. Bishop box out the knight. Ooh, bishop takes? Wait. Oh, wow. There was rook takes c6. Rook takes. Hold on. Round crown's up a pawn here. En passant? I guess there was rook takes on a2. That was missed by black. So black just has... They're just down on up the outside pawn. This is a draw now. So what happened? They lost their pawn, and then they lost the game. Unfortunate. Check. King goes uncastled. Wow. Why not block on where? Okay. Oh. I guess they traded queens. Knight in? That's nice. The bishop's hanging. Bishop comes back. Knight trade offer declined. That pawn is hanging. Go ahead and take it, I guess. Knight's hit. Knight hits the pawn. Pawn can push. Computer didn't like that. Maybe because of this. Ooh. You dropped two pawns really quickly there. c6 is very nice. Bishop here is even nicer. That's a free piece. Don't mind if I do. Bishop is hit. Also, rook's coming to d7. That would have threatened mate, but okay. That's a big check. Rook to b6 is a fork, but the knight would have been hanging, I guess. Watch out for back rank. Flight square. There's a pawn. It's a piece versus two pawns. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, trade. Rook. There's no check. There's another pawn. Ooh, check. Ooh, this check's not good because the knight can take. There's a check. Rook's looking for a skewer. And had it, but okay. That's a check by... Oh, there's the skewer. Yeah. And you're going to get flagged. So, Vincent up 3-1. I wonder if Wikipedia is around. Wish we could see Wikipedia versus Panda, perhaps. But I don't think Wikipedia registered, so I don't know. Okay, pawn advantage, two pawn advantage now. And the pass pawn. Yeah, it's very difficult for the knight to catch up. That's a fork as well. Only hope is a stalemate or a flag, but you're going to get mated. That was mate in one missed. There's the mate. Round crown brings it back within one, 2-3. What's up, Rosie? How are you? Both sides are going to castle king side, I imagine. I'm good as well, thank you. I'm gonna eat dinner, or not dinner. Oh, maybe it is gonna be dinner. I haven't eaten yet today. This match a lot longer than I thought it would be. Okay, there's a king on g7. There's a knight on e5. Queen is hit, interestingly. Queen takes, king h8, knight check. You've got to give up the rook, but you've got your connected rooks here. Offering a queen trade. Accepted. Oh, f-pawn just is hung, and so is the h-pawn. Crazy. Round crown hangs back-to-back pawns. Knight's hopping in. Knight back, looking to come here. Oh, that was with tempo. Knight f4. What? Okay. Trade of knights. Okay, now knight f4. Check. King h4. Nice. On the attack. Bishop's hit. King takes. Wow. King h2 was winning. Bishop a6. Missed. Oh my goodness. Rook takes, check, and you're going to get skewered. Oh. Well. Hey, Chess on Earth. Oh my goodness. 20 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to COE. That's a free knight, by the way. There's another check. Black's going to get flagged, but they're also losing. That's going to be the end of that. So Vincent goes back up by 2. It's 4-2. Shout out to Chess on Earth, for sure. That's a check. Queen is hit. Queen's got to move. That's a free pawn. Oh. Okay, but that's defended now. But, I mean, you had queen takes. Okay, still hanging. Pawn push. Very nice. Queen has to move. Computer hates that. b4. That might have been a queen trap. That's a free pawn. That's a free queen. Oh my goodness. Bullet going crazy right now. Rook trade. Queen in. Hitting everything. So round crown, gonna bring it back within 1. This is a close match. 4-3. Looks like Vincent's gonna get the 2-point advantage again here, barring disaster. Pawn is saved. The rook was not saved, but this pawn's gonna fall. And white should be able to mop this up pretty easily. Here, rook here, queen here, rook here, queen here. Oh, here's also cool. Okay. There's a check. King up. There's another check if you want. Yeah, this rook is hanging. Maybe a check. Okay. Block. Probably not good. It's one check, but that's falling with check. You could try rook takes, but rook takes, that's a sad move to have to make. You could try for a stalemate. King here, no. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gonna get flagged or stalemated, maybe. No, too many checks. Too many checks. Not enough time. Vincent up to 5. It's first to 6.5. It's best of 12. Throwing the pawn away. Interesting. Throwing that pawn away. Maybe. Pawn push. Takes. Ooh, bishop takes. This is going to be absolutely brutal. Knight check was mate, no? That was mate in 1? Yeah, that was mate in 1. Okay. Mate in 1 missed. Perhaps new life with rook h3? No. Bishop back to f2. Whoa, takes. Bishop takes. Knight f2 is a fork. Missed. Bishop takes. Free piece? No? Hello? With check even? Holy smokes. Black missed mate in 1. And now white is going to deliver checkmate. Queen to g4. What? Okay. There's mate anyways. GG. Wow. Vincent, don't let that game come back to haunt you. Because you did have mate in 1. It would have been 6-3. Now it's 5-4. A crazy 2-point swing in the match. Giving life to Round Crown from Purdue. You could have taken on c3. That was a free pawn. Bishop's hit. Trade. Queen takes. This pawn is hit. Don't castle. Or castle. Honestly. Probably fine. King steps up. No need to castle when the queens are off. Rook here, very passive. Yeah, maybe a mouse slip. Trade off. Check. But that helps the king out a lot, actually. That's a massive check. Whoa, goes after the pawn? Maybe should have tripled the pawns here, but oh, don't trade now. It's way too late. Round Crown's going to tie this up. Wow. Queen. Going for stalemate. Check. Or this. Resigns. Yeah, it's 5-5. Again. Vincent could have been at 6 if they had the mate in 1. So next point is really big here. Taking to match point. Was castles possible? Queen check. Not too bad. Rook h3 is coming. queen here. There's knight here. Knight takes, a little bit more aggressive. There's a check. That's a check. Queen check? Nice. Is there going to be mate? Okay, just trade. Takes here, defends that. Very nice. Knight in the corner is going to get skewered. That pawn is hanging. Should be an easy cleanup win here for round crown. Bringing them to 6 points. King up. Pawn push. Oh, check. Check. Is that mate? Not quite. So close. Oh my god, he's not going to flag him, is he? Oh, he takes the last one? Okay. Pre-move. Pre-move all the way, my friend. Keep going. Keep going. Give some checks. Oh, he stalemates him! Wow. And if Vincent had the mate from the previous round, that would have been match. That would have been the match. But no, we go on. Next point wins. So winner takes it all here. Wow, this is already a bad start for Vincent. That's a pawn advantage. And trades queens into the endgame, into a worse structure endgame at that. Watch out for the fork. Knight here. Bishop takes e7. You don't necessarily want that pawn. That was a doubled pawn. Oh, and that's skewer. Hold on, but this knight's hanging. And yeah, I guess there was this. Wasn't there this? I don't know, guys. This knight, little short in squares, but not quite. Comes back to safety. Round crown still up a point and big time advantage as well. This is a rough way to end the match for Vincent. Also, this is just losers finals. This isn't even the finals for Division 5. That's a big fork. Knight gets hit. Rook takes. Hold on. There's e2 fork. Wait, what? What was the move? Rook to c8 was winning. Trades rooks, now it's a draw. But that's with perfect play. Vincent's still down 10 seconds. Really needs to start pre-moving. But this is tough when your king is going to get mated. Just keep checking him. Pick up the pawn. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 6 seconds to 2. That's a big check. 1 second to 4. 1 to 3. That's the check that does it. So round crown moves on to the finals. 6 to 5 from a dropped mate from Vincent and a stalemate. That's crazy. Okay, let me see if I can watch maybe D3. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Oh, the Mona Lisa is tuning in watching their next opponent. Okay, I want to follow... Elder Wand 1. Okay, here's the Division 3 finals. So Eden Assassin came from loser's bracket, but they're looking good. 3.5 to 1.5. So let's see, where are these players from? Eden Assassin is from Wilfrid Laurier University in Canada, and Elder Wand 1. Where are they? Ah, they're from Hyderabad in India, so very late for them. It's almost like what? 3 a.m. I don't know. Someone smart tell me what time it is in India right now. It's over 2 a.m. Krishna, thank you. That's what I figured. Tripled up here. Trade one set. Trade the second set of rooks. The b2 pawn is hanging. Queen steps up, but there's a check and defends the bishop. Bishop block. Opposite color bishops. Queen centralizes. Bishop centralizes. Watch out for back rank. Pawn push makes a flight square. Blocking here. Hitting the queen. Queen should come back. Yeah. Hitting. Oh, little perpetual. Hold on. Who wants to win here? They're both going for it. Queen trade offered. That's hit. That's hit. Both defended. Maybe you had bishop takes, queen takes? Whoa. Big tactic. And that's mate. Bishop with the pin. Eden assassin with the tactics. Really trying to go for that bracket reset. And it's working out. They've got a 3-point lead now. It's first to 6.5. So Eden Assassin just 2 points away. That's Frank from Canada. It's a nice knight on f4. Offering a knight trade. But now white can take on f4. They do. Queen takes with check. Queen steps in. You could take that with the rook. This rook is not playing. Now it is. Rook takes. Queen steps up. Pressure on these things. Definitely on this one. Ooh. Can we just take this? What? Wow. 20 seconds for Elder Wand here. That's a knight, and that's a resignation. So back within 2. Eden Assassin rocking the pink pieces. Shout out to Houseline, by the way. Meanwhile, we've got Mona Lisa from South Africa playing Round Crown. Strong center for white. Good development. Castle's kingside with the fianchettos for both. Knight centralized. Queen out. Elder Wand's not giving up. I would do knight takes with tempo. Queen takes also with tempo. Rook here is good as well. Yeah, I would have taken the B pawn. Knight's hit. You could defend the knight. Nope. Now that's gone. Whoa. Takes. Push? No? What's going on? Rook check? Block? No. Oh. Rook take. There was rook c3, which was really bad. Ooh, that's also really bad. That's what we call a great move. Bishop g2, good defense. But temporarily, that's mate threat. Rook over. This is beautiful. Beautiful play. Yeah, GG. Check. King over. No. Oh, what? Just gives up the queen. Unbelievable. Elder Wand bringing it back within 1. Holy smokes. It's a close one here, folks. Hey, Blotter, good to see you. Yeah, thank you, the Chess on Earth. We're watching the College Chess Bullet Championship. We already watched D1. Wow, that's a free rook. Hang a knight with a fork. Elder Wand, bringing it back. It's tied. That was like 3 in a row, at least. I think it was 3 in a row. Eden Assassin looked great. But now they got to get their composure back. Do you take the knight? Apparently so. Takes here. Rook to the center. Maybe queen up. Queen out. Going after the pawn. Knight in. It very well could be tilt. Eden Assassin. B5 hits the queen back. B4 hits the knight. Knight coming in to see. Oh, that's a free pawn. Rook takes a pawn back. Knight hopping in. Where does it want to go? Ooh, is that a fork? Giving the exchange. What did the computer want here? Queen to e7 was the move. And if... Oh, but this knight's hanging is the point. You could take this, but you lose that. So they trade off here. And yeah, rook here is a big threat if knight takes bishop. Wait, but that would have been also a tempo. So, little intrigued right now. Oh, there's this now. Wow. Takes with check, and this is going to fall. Wait, they trade knight. Okay, hold on. What's going on here, folks? It likes white, but look at these pawns. Okay, rook here is a great move, though. Takes. That's going to really dampen the effect of the pawns. I would have saved the D pawn first, I think, but I don't think it's going to matter. 7 seconds, both sides. It's going to come down to a flag. But look at this. White should have a mate. Back rank. There it is. You could pre-move. Elder Wand. The streak continues. And now they're on match point. It's first to 6.5. So Eden Assassin needs to win 2 in a row, back to back. This is going to be a crazy comeback. What's up, JVO? Welcome. The Elder Wand. Where are my Harry Potter fans at? Look to the center. I'm doing well. Thank you. Yes. Shout out to Gandalf and my Lord of the Rings fans. Pawn takes. Interesting. Knight takes. Nice move here. Maybe knight b5. Knight d5. Bishop takes? Wait. What's going on? Knight d3? Ooh, knight d3. Hold up. Oh. Okay. Watch out for that. Watch out for this. Attacking and defending. Knight has to leave, but takes. Wait. You didn't take. What? Knight takes rook. Knight takes rook. With tempo. Unbelievable. Oh, well, you get the fork anyways. But we're hanging now. Hold up. Okay. Just be as annoying as possible. That's what I always like to say. E5. That knight's pinned. Oh. Check. No. Bishop takes. No. Check. Oh, F7 hangs. Chen? What's going on? Free rook. Wait, what? The knight was defending the queen. We've seen that tactic twice. Elder Wand, huge flag. Gets the job done. So let's see. That was 6.5 to 4.5. We've got this match going on. Mona Lisa, 3.5 to a half. Elder Wand gets the job done. 6.5 to 4.5. After being down, I think 4.5 to 1.5. So that's the Division 3 championship. This is Division 5, I want to say. Shout out to Wobbles. Let me see. In Division 4, they won. Division 4, let's see. Yeah, Stevens Institute of Technology, Ozzy Kelly Uo. Division 5 here we're watching. Round Crown won against Vincent. And now is playing against Mona Lisa, who is from Witwatersrand, I believe. Yeah. In South Africa. So this is a bit of a mismatch in terms of rating. Oh, that's a free piece. Whoops. Yeah, we needed that. We needed that. Bishop takes. There was one draw, but that might be it. This might be just a blowout. Ooh, that's defended. Whoops. That's also hanging. Maybe going for stalemate. I would have put the king in front of the pawn, but okay, you don't have any pawn moves, which is good. The rook is hanging. Okay. Should be more than enough time here. Check and mate. 5.5. One game to go for the Mona Lisa before they are crowned victor. Round Crown would need to win 6 in a row, and then it's a bracket reset. So, unlikely. This is likely to be the last game. So, we shall see. Pawn push. Pawn push here. Yeah, that's a free pawn. This pawn is now hanging. This pawn is now pinned. Takes. You can push. Yeah, that's not going to be great. Castles now, but this is a fork. No, take. This isn't over because this king is kind of weak. So there's a check. King block. Oh, rook up. Hold on. Rook here. Hello? Ooh. Not what I was going for. So yeah, this is going to be game over. Mona Lisa is going to be your Division 5 champion, barring a miracle. Yeah, it's a free rook. And we can go for stalemate, but we have a lot of pawns. Nice move there from Mona Lisa. And me? Oh, okay. Probably was expecting the king to go here, and we're just going to see a flag. So, well done. Congrats to the Mona Lisa from South Africa, Witwatersrand. And Round Crown gets second from Purdue. So D1 is done, D2 is done, D3 is done, D4 is done, D5 is now done. So let's look at D6. D6 is done. That was a bracket reset, and the winner from losers bracket won. So a comeback. Let's look at D7. This might be the end, you guys. But I'm going to update these brackets just to be thorough here. Okay, let's watch. Let's see if I can catch D7. All right, here we go. D7 Grand Finals. We've got an international matchup here. And Bambino came from losers bracket. Again, we have an Indian player, so very late. Division 7. Bambino, also from Witwatersrand from South Africa. So we saw a South African win in an earlier bracket or division. And now Ganesh is from Kurnool in India. So two internationals. That's a free queen. So it's tied up 1-1. This will be the last match of today. All right, the bishop's hit. This bishop opens up with this. Let's see, pawn takes. Oh, that's a free knight. That's not great. That's a free pawn. Okay. That would have been maybe 2 free pawns, but that's a passed pawn getting pushed. That's a free pawn getting grabbed. There's a check. There's a pawn. We can block. We can push. Queen here would be interesting. Queen back to guard that. Queen and rook doubled. Queen trade offered and declined. But hold on. Rook takes e3 apparently was a draw, which is ridiculous. Because then there would have been perpetual, I guess. Maybe. Anyways, trade there. Queen trade forced. Check. Bishop on the long diagonal, which is good. 2 outside pass pawns, though. Okay, pawn trade. 8 seconds for both sides. Bishop is hit. Bishop tucks back. Push the pawns through. Come on. Push them, baby. B3 is winning for black. Wow. A3, and this bishop can't stop the pawns now. Queen with check. Oh, but flag. Okay, 2-1. Bambino from behind. Looking to reset the bracket here in Division 7. South Africa versus India. Knight going for the fork. But there's bishop to g4 check apparently. Oh, and then castle's long. That's really smart. The king goes to d8 instead, so black foregoes castling, but white can't castle either. Bishop takes, doubling and isolating the c pawns. That's a free pawn, but who am I? That's a free pawn too, I guess. Black now finds it. I'm putting the rooks in the center here. Takes, rook here. Nope. Offering a trade. That's going to put a pawn on the c file. Knight gets hit, steps back. We trade. King steps up. Rook takes the b file. Black tries to contest. Both sides lifting their rooks. Rooks doubled for both sides yet again. Trade one pair, trade two pairs. Goes into king and pawn endgame where I think black is favored. Why? Because of the pawn structure. This is an isolated pawn. Oh, but now black trades it off. And now we're equal. But hold on. White can make a pass pawn. This could be dangerous. The king is running back, but there's two pawns. Pawn push. But black also has the two pawns. King up. Pawn push. But now we push this pawn. King back. Oh! Giving away a pawn. Oh, and now you can queen. Unreal. That's a queen next move. And now you can mate. Two queen ladder mate. Okay. Mate next. Nicely done. Bambino ties it 2 each. E4, and we have a French. A French exchange. Rook check. Block with a piece. Knight to g4. Nice. Ooh. Rook takes. Knight e5. Hold up. f6. Hold up. Queen h5. Ooh. But still a good move. Rook takes d3. There's knight takes. Nice. Yeah, the pawn turned out not to be free. So that was a blunder. Knight comes out. Knight here, interestingly. Pawn push, yeah, b6. Another bishop maybe comes to a6. Or computer like bishop e6. Fianchetto, but this pawn is really annoying, right? So rook here, not quite. We have a knight. Pawn push, taking some space. Now the bishop comes in. But we need to move this knight and move this pawn. But the problem is this knight's guarding this square, which is guarding from the rooks. So it's a little annoying. Rook lift. That's a check. Ooh. G6. Ooh. Free rook. Blunders. That's a free knight. What are we doing? Why knight takes? Why not pawn takes? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Now the pawn pushes, but it's going to be a little too late here. That's a free pawn. That's a queen trade. I mean, we can just speed. Oh my god, he's going to get flagged. Oh my god, is he gone? Very low lag? Yeah, right. Bambino takes the 3-2 lead. What's going on here, folks? Am I lagging? I don't think so. Are they gone? I think they're gone. They're back. They needed a breather. Oh my god. The lag. That's a free pawn. Or is it? B5. Wow, B5 was the move. Huh. Was it really? Was it there not? Knight takes. We take that and the knight's trapped. Okay. Okay. Well, I still like white's position, right? Look at that strong center. Black's dark square bishop has no moves. Oh, but this wasn't it. Queen here? Queen. How is this not so good? Oh, the rook is defended. My bad. You don't usually have a queen here, but trade, that's gonna help black structure. Yeah, no, this is great now for black actually. Opposite side castles. Can we take that? No, we're pinned. Whoops. Bishop here. Oh, that's gonna be brutal. Queen here, and then pawn push. What? Why would you trade here? Why queen takes? Move the king, please. We're down too much time. This was not good. When we're down material, we do not want to trade, you guys. That pawn is hanging. Oh, rook takes is nice. Very nice. They found that. Up a clean bishop. A clean one. And down a lot of time. So Ganesh is going to tie this. This is going to be 3-3. Also, Ganesh is actually... Yeah, I'll just... Ganesh, it looks like maybe a middle name. Ganesh Kartik. So it's tied 3-3. It's first to 6.5. This is division 7. Bambino is the 7th seed, and Ganesh is the 1st seed. So it's a very close match. 1300 versus 1400. There was a tactic here, folks. E5 was a big fork, so that was missed. Knight's got to move. Goes in the middle. This pawn is hanging. This pawn is hanging. Not taken. Whoa. Knight also didn't take here. Knight d3 hits the rook and hits the pawn. Knight takes. Oh, they didn't save the rook. Ridiculous. Whoa, that's a hanging bishop. Trade queens. Trade queens and take the bishop. Missed. Bishop hits the queen. Queen's going to hit the pawn. Bishop f1 traps the queen. After rook here. Wait, was it? Yeah, the queen was defending that. So now this is going to fall. By the queen. If you take with a rook, you're dropping that with check. Rook here, though. This pawn's going to fall. Takes. Hits the rook. Ooh, here's very interesting. Yeah, you take, and then bishop here. Or you double also is good. Take that. Oh, discovery. Then takes. Very interesting. That's one check. King up. Push that pawn. Ooh, takes. But still good. Here, also great. Queen with fork. Also great. Rook takes. Either rook. That pawn ain't going anywhere. Just watch out for stalemate, I guess. But you should be more... Oh. Very interesting. But no worries. All good. Just push pawns. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. I like it. Don't stalemate. Check. Check. Everything's with check. Beautiful. Mate. Bambino taking a big lead here. 4-3. First to 6.5. But Bambino's from the loser's bracket, so they need to win 2 matches. Trade of pawns in the center here. This is a Caro Khan. Bishop's hit. Bishop tucks back. White's ready to get castled. Ooh, g4. That knight's got nowhere to go. That's what we call a blunder. So the knight goes to d6 to get a pawn out of. Oh, free queen! Oh my goodness. Bota's Gambit from the Great Bambino. No, from Ganesh. Mona Lisa cheering on their fellow South African from Witwatersrand. No idea if I'm saying that right at all. But Bambino's looking good. But Bambino needs to win 2 matches because they're from the loser's bracket. So, knight has to go. This pawn's going to fall. Rook takes. The bishop hits the knight. So the knight has to move yet again. Bishop takes. This is going to be 2 minor pieces for rook. Bambino knows their stuff. Bishop check. Or queen check. Now the king can castle. Check would have been good, but the bishop wants to get on this main diagonal. But hold on. There's pawn push. That's going to close the diagonal. Knight has to go. Knight wants to go to f5. And can do so now with tempo. King steps up. Interesting. Bishop trade offered. Bishop takes a pawn. Low on time. Bambino could lose this. Rook here? What's going on? Pawn push? Why is Ganesh thinking now? Oh, they trade and now there's rook b2. Oh, what? What? I mean, even Bambino thought he'd play rook b2. The queen is just hanging. Ganesh is going to get flagged. I think Ganesh is having lag. I think that's like 2 games in a row. That was ridiculous. I mean, surely you take on c2 to play rook b2. And even Bambino believed in it and pre-moved. But Ganesh didn't even do that. Oh my goodness. Ganesh rematching. It's also like 3 a.m. in India right now. I don't know what time it is in South Africa. Maybe the Mona Lisa can tell us. But the Mona Lisa winning their division, now tuning in to cheer on their teammate. Also, maybe you two can team up for the Team Chess Battle Championship, which is going to be next weekend. A week from today, actually. It is 23, so I guess 11 p.m. Rook takes might be interesting, but maybe you get forked. So, okay. Bishop's blocked now. Knight comes back. Was there something better here? c4 it liked. Knight hitting the bishop, hitting the pawn. Trade, not so good, but okay. Replacing the knight with another knight. How are the rooks gonna get involved, huh? Maybe rook here. You'd be opposite the bishop. Watch out for back ranks, because we don't have a flight square. Oh, wow. Giving up the Fianchetto bishop seems really crazy. Bishop d5. Oh, that's hanging. This is hit. That's hit. Uh-oh. Ooh, wait. What on earth? Dude, these guys... Oh, my God. These pre-moves are ridiculous. We gotta, like, slow down a little bit because you just hung a queen. This guy thought he would save the rook, and he pre-moved taking the bishop. The other guy saved the bishop and then didn't take the knight. And as a result, they lost their queen. But this game continues and goes on. Why? Because there's still time. So Bambino could maybe dirty flag Ganesh. Rook takes. Push the other pawn. Why not? Check is also fine. Maybe play rook here. Oh, Bambino flags. Okay, 5-4. It's close. Ganesh trying to tie it. Ganesh is from the winner's bracket, so only needs to win 1 more match. Bambino needs 1.5 points to reset the bracket. And the bracket reset is a best of 8. Oh, computer likes d4. That makes a lot of sense. Rook e1 now. Oh, d4 is a move late. Ooh, takes. That's gonna dislodge the knights. Ooh, queen takes. Castles. There's knight takes. Oh my goodness. Bambino's cooking, as they say. Rook takes, queen takes, big check, king in the corner, and now white just develops as usual. Okay, this is a minor setback, but offers queen trade. Don't trade queens. What are you doing? Wait, you just... well, I guess it's still winning, but come on. Bambino's got to put that away. Oh my goodness, just hangs a rook. Knight takes was with fork. Knight takes, rook here. What? Everything's free. This is ridiculous. Check. Okay. What are these guys doing, you know? What are they doing? It's just up a rook now. I mean, listen. It's bullet, but these players have been better. It's late. They're tired. I don't know what to tell you. Knight here. Oh, well. You could resign this one now, I guess. Maybe going for stalemate. Honestly, you shouldn't resign in bullet. Is there a stalemate? Not quite. These pre-moves are ridiculous, but okay. Mate next. Very well. So Bambino's going to get it to match point. Ganesh may be a little on tilt. I'm not sure. But ridiculous moves for sure. All right, Ganesh playing with the English c4. And Ganesh has to calm down because even if they lose this match, there's still a reset. So match is far from over. Knight versus bishop here. Queen pins the knight. Rook defends the pawn. Knight steps in, looking for the fork. Gonna get it. That's gonna be an exchange. Don't pre-move this, by the way, because we've seen some crazy forks missed. But okay, bishop versus rook. Pawn push. Takes, takes. Don't forget about your light squares. Pawn push. Rook to the b file. I like. But maybe b5. No. Okay, yeah. Takes, takes. Queen in. Queen over. Bishop back. Pawn push. Queen trade. Pawn is hanging. Defended. Rook is hit. Hits the pawn. Can't defend that. Rook takes is very nice. Rook up. Okay. Rook's coming here. Rook up again, maybe. Nice. Rook here's a big move. Played. Rook here. Oh, takes here as well. Yeah, I mean, that's not really easy to defend. Pawn push is nice. Check. What? Unnecessary. Bambino's low on time. Bambino could flag. Rook behind the pawn. Rook here. Okay. Takes. Take that. Save the pawn. Yeah. 10 seconds. Check. What are we doing? What are we doing? King up. Oh, he's so getting flagged. Bambino's so getting flagged. Wow. Wait. Okay. Wow, Ganesh. Match on the line. Gets a big flag there after being down. Down a lot of material, actually, and Bambino just couldn't convert. Gives up the exchange, gives up their pawns. That's a check. There's a block. Knight has to move. Castles, I like. Takes, takes. Watch out for the rook. Rook gonna come anyways. Bishop here. Pawn push. Oh, pawn here is also fine. Probably knight out. Yeah. Knight here is gonna be annoying. And there it is. Queen here trying to save the pawn. And now bishop comes out. Probably. Or computer loves d6 is a crazy move. b3 I liked a lot as well, but okay, this is hanging. You could play knight. Oh, but I mean, queen. Wait, what? The queen was not trapped. But okay. Bambino's got to win this. This is must win to reset the bracket. I mean, they need a draw. They have draw odds. Queen here is a beautiful move, by the way. This is kind of ridiculous, but okay, you can take this. No, queen here now. That's GG. Come on. Bambino gets the job done. 7-5. And we're going to go to a bracket reset, which is a best of 8. So let me make sure the players know, because they might not know. 7-5. It's double elimination. Bambino seems confused. It's double elimination, so you have to beat him twice because you lost a match earlier and they did not. So you play again, but it's a best of 8 this time. First to 4.5. I mean, Pranesh is not even responding, or Ganesh is not even responding, so hopefully they're still here. They might resign, it's so late. Okay, here we go. Does Ganesh know? Aborted? Okay, well, Bambino gets the white pieces, so that's nice, I guess. All right, last match of the day, you guys. The reset Bambino, the great Bambino from South Africa with Waterstrand. Knight takes. We're threatening a massive queen check. This is going to be a forced mate. G6. And then you have bishop takes. And now queen takes G6. This is one of the rare times you don't want to take the rook. You want to take the pawn because you're getting mate. This is still going to be just great. The other divisions? Well, we have an events page for D1, but I can share the brackets on the score sheet. I'll update the public roster list is what I'll do. Trade off that rook, but yeah, this is up a rook. Surprised you're going here, because you could have gone like here, for example, but pawn push? No? Okay. Bambino better win this because, well, they had a mate in 2. I like this move. I mean, this is also fine, but life's gonna be not so easy compared to what it could have been. Okay, now we can't lose this, which is good. Nice. Nice. Very nice. All right, Bambino, starting off strong. Remember, it's a best of 8, so 4.5 points. Bambino up by 1. Ganesh probably wants to go to sleep because they're in India. Whoa, free bishop. Crazy pre-move. Yeah, I think Ganesh is tired. I think Ganesh is winding down here. That's a free pawn. Bishop takes. Not anymore. Bishop trade offered. Accepted. Knight comes back. Just under 40 seconds for both sides. King on the move. F6. That's a free pawn now. And this knight's going to get pinned if you take. And you're going to maybe regret this. Takes pawn push for sure. Yeah, you did not want to put the king on F2. That's for sure. That's another free pawn. Rook here. Knight here is also good. Rook trade coming. Bishop takes is good. Queen check. Or this. Rook in. Pawn push. Bishop here. Queen. Oh. Takes. Maybe queen here would have been something, but no. Ooh, queen d8. That's a mate. So that is something. Dang. Bambino blunders big time. Unfortunately. That was such a good game. So it's tied 1-1. So the best of 8 is now a best of 6. Ooh, fried liver attack. D5. You have to know the fried liver defense here, Ganesh. Takes, now knight a5. Oh, the knight takes f7. Wow, this is legit fried liver. Check king up. Knight here. And now knight here. Okay, this is not so good because you blunder the knight with check. And, you know, you can just come back. Whoa, what? Queen takes. Somebody give Ganesh a fried liver lesson. F4. Knight check, also good. Ooh, queen f7 is a forced mate. Ridiculous. I mean, that's a fork too, so. Now queen f7. Boom. Here, rook e1 check. And then knight block. And then takes his mate. I am surprised you take the bishop. But, you know. What? Gives up the queen for a rook? Knight takes? Okay, Bambino's got so much time. So it shouldn't matter. But, like, come on. Pawn push? No. Save the rook. Nice. Rook lift. Mate in 1. Rook d7. But okay. 7 seconds to 14 seconds. That's a free bishop. Check. Okay. 6 seconds to 7. It's anyone's game. Oh my god. Bambino. It's going to be a draw. There's no way he mates him in time. Oh, he's got the pre-moves going. Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, he's going to get it. He's got it pre-moved. Unbelievable. I mean, that was way closer than it ever should have been. But Bambino now up 2-1. And also, Ganesh doesn't seem to know their fried liver theory, so they got to watch out against Bambino's Italian game if we see that again. That's something that Bambino's got to remember. What? That's a free knight. What is this? What? What are these moves, you guys? Knight back to a6 would have saved the pawn. I don't know. We can't predict the moves anymore, you guys. This is just ludicrous. Queen a4 apparently. But no. Queen trade offered. Accepted. Rook has the file, but the knight covers this. This is a great knight, by the way. This is a bad bishop. Pawn push. B takes. Could have been. Rook hits the pawn. Rook defends the pawn. Bishop comes back. Bishop defends the pawn. Bishop tucks in. I would go here. Or here. That's also smart. That that was a discovery. That pawn was defended, my friend. Bambino. The great Bambino. They're gonna give... Oh, that's a free bishop. What? Okay, game's not over. Ooh, now it's over. All right, so it's back tied 2-2. It was 7-5. Now it's 9-7. So now it's a best of 4. First to 2.5 now. Oh, that pawn not hanging. That pawn is. Why does the computer hate that? That's a free queen. Oh my god, Bambino. Oh, king takes. That's a free rook. Okay. Check. I don't know what's going on, you guys. This is crazy stuff. Pawn. Okay. Check. Okay. Now check. Castle with check. Okay. Check here. Check here is good. Yeah, this is resignable. Okay, didn't want the check or the bishop, I mean, but that's mate. That's a nice little mate there. A little self-mate help. Okay, it's 3-2. Ganesh winning some in a row here. It's gonna be close to match point if they get another one. Can Bambino get back? Can they tie it? Down by 1. For all the marbles. Pawn hits the knight. Knight's gonna move. Or you trade bishops, but no. Knight goes, you can take. Pawn takes. And yeah, I like black here. That's a free pawn. That's part of the reason why. Queen takes, black ahead in development. White hasn't castled yet. This bishop wants to move, but the pawn was hanging, so we see rook to b8 first, then the pawn push, and now the long bishop trade. I like this. Check. Pawn push, kind of weakening. Queen steps back. Rook here. Yeah. Or maybe this rook was good too. Queen stepping back, getting out of the way of the e-pawn. Queen stepping back even more. Coming around this way now, I guess. Rook lift to double. Pawn push, no. Queen back, yes. Okay. Push. Nice. Pre-move. Nice. Queen here. Nope. Going after this guy now. Okay. Here. Ooh, everything tripled up on the e-file now. Takes was bad because this guy is hanging now. So that was not smart from the Bambino. That's a pen. Pawn push? No, rook takes. Rook takes? Tactic. Rook takes, queen takes, you're getting checked. King here, you're getting checked again. King here. Check? I don't know. You don't want to invite this guy in. Ooh, queen forcing the trade, and that's a pass pawn. This guy's going to be back in time. King up. Takes. Takes. Push. He's just going to run, but you're going to get here in time. Oh, but you're flagging. Whoops. Bambino loses. Too slow. Wow. So Ganesh is up. This is match point. This is 4-2. And that's going to be upsetting for Bambino after winning the first match to reset the bracket, but going to lose the second one. So, yeah, queen trade, not great for white because you can't castle. This knight I thought was going to go here and hit all of the stuff, but no. This knight's going to try and do that. King here, maybe knight a6, very smart actually. Maybe bishop here. Wow, taking away from the center. That's a choice. Bishop here, okay. Yeah, this is hanging. Rook here though. What do we want? Okay. Okay. Knight here. Oh, fork. What? Okay. Castles? There's knight here. That's a rook. Or an exchange, I should say. Wow. I'm surprised. Don't go here or here. I said don't go there, and you went there. Unbelievable. Now Ganesh is going to win this match. This is match point. Unless Bambino doesn't give up and goes for the dirty flag. There's still hope. Check. This pawn is falling. Just dirty flag. Yeah, be annoying. Hit the stuff. Make a pass pawn. Yeah, it takes. Ooh. Just flag. Doesn't matter. Push your pawns. Come on. Come on, Bambino. Don't lose just... Oh, okay, that's forced. There's no way to win now with white, so... That's the match, dude. Ganesh really locked in at the end. They lost the initial match. Oh, that's so funny. So yeah, Ganesh wins the match by a score of 5-2. GG's. Thanks everyone for watching and for playing. I'm gonna send you all off on a raid. I'm gonna go get some food. But yeah, thanks again. And congratulations to Ganesh and all the other divisions. I will update the standings, and I will link the brackets in the roster sheet. But in the meantime, have a great rest of your Saturday. Please be sure to check out our Discord. We have announcements for our events. And we also have Team Chess Battle still open for registration, which will be next weekend. I won't be here next weekend because I'm going to see my friends at a wedding, but we will have another surprise guest commentator on to cover the event. So yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Thanks for being here, and I will see you all next time. Bye.